What's up, you guys? Back for another fun day. So it's Thursday. We are finishing chapter 15, section 4 on our reading study guide. I'm going to do it a little bit differently today. I'm not going to read the whole reading study guide this time. Just going to review the answers. So then this way, when we check in tomorrow, I'll see from you guys what you kind of liked better. If you liked when I read it, and you liked following along, or if you kind of prefer just kind of reviewing the answers and doing your own reading and annotation on your own. So we'll see how that goes. I still want to review the vocab with you though, kind of go over what is being covered as far as the terms and names. So looking at platform, what's it say for platform? And this whole thing is Lincoln's election and Southern secession. So this is where Lincoln becomes our president, and the South doesn't like that and pulls away. So for platform, we have a statement of beliefs, okay? And then to secede. What does it mean to secede? It is to formally withdraw from the Union. And then we have the Confederate States of America. That's the confederation formed by the seceded southern states. So they made their own. We had the United States of America. They had the Confederate States of America. Then we have Jefferson Davis. That was the president of the Confederacy. And finally, the Crittenden Plan. This was a compromise plan to prevent secession. They were trying to keep the Union together. Obviously, that didn't work. So let's look at the, we're just going to review the questions, okay? So we have number one, what parties nominated presidential candidates in 1860? We actually had 4. So we're going to have the Republicans, we're going to have the Northern Democrats, the Southern Democrats, and the Constitutional Union Party. So hopefully you had those 4 answers, okay? So again, that was the Republicans, the Northern Democrats, the Southern Democrats, and the Constitutional Union. All right, the election of 1860, the next part. The question was, how did white Southerners view Lincoln's election as president? Hopefully you came up with, they viewed it as a threat to slavery and as a threat to their way of life. So that's kind of how they viewed this. They were totally against Lincoln becoming president. So as you can see, you guys, we still have issues today when we elect a president that we don't like. They had the same issues back then. There were, you can see this whole Civil War kind of started when Lincoln became president and the Southern states said, we're out of here. And they broke away. So that was pretty drastic. So you can kind of see not much has changed in the area of bipartisanship and accepting outcomes of elections. We still have a lot of trouble accepting that, as they did too. All right, so that was number 2. The Southerners viewed it as a threat to slavery and their way of life. All right, Southern states secede. The question is, what was the Confederacy? We hear that term a lot, Confederate flag, Confederacy. What was it? So it was a confederation of seceded states. So the Confederation were the states that pulled away from the Union in the United States. All right, then we have the Union response to secession. So the question was, what did Northerners say about Southern attempts to secede? What did the Northerners say? President Buchanan believed that the Southerners had no right to succeed, and the others said that Southerners refused to accept the election results. So that's kind of what they were saying. They didn't have a right to break away, and they were only breaking away because they didn't like the way the election went. And finally, we have the last question, efforts to compromise fail. What issues did President Lincoln speak to in his inaugural address? And the answer to that is he assured the South that he would not abolish slavery there, and he spoke against secession. All right. Excellent job, you guys. So we finished sections 1 through 4 reading. Again, I read 1 through 3 with you on these recordings. Today, I just went over the answers. I want you guys to kind of see what you liked better. If you like me doing the reading, one of the readings I had pictures along with it. If you like that, you want to kind of get a feel for what you guys like best and try to do more of that. So for tomorrow, we are going to do the review on page 157, 158. I'm thinking I might review the answers with you when we go live, rather than doing a recording. Okay, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But great job, you guys. Let me know how you like this format, if you'd like me just doing the answers, or if you kind of prefer me doing reading, or even doing reading with questions like we did yesterday. Or excuse me, reading with pictures like we did yesterday. All right, you guys, have another great day. Make sure to smash up those likes, and we'll see you guys later.